is for fire-resistant podcast. Fire is for fire-resistant podcast. With your host, Fred Andman. Fire resistance podcast with your host, Fred Andman.
So, how's your day going? How was your stream? Tell me about your stream, man. Yeah. Tell me about your stream. Tell me a little bit about your stream. Tell me, was it your dream? Tell me, was it you or me? Oh, tell me, how was your stream? Ooh, tell me, how was your stream? Oh, fire resistant, fire resistant, fire resistant, resistant, baby, tonight. Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Tell me how your stream was. Yeah. Tell me how your stream was. Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me how you? Why don't you tell me how your stream was? Why don't you tell me? Tell me how your stream was. Why don't you tell me? You gotta tell me how your stream was. 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 How your stream was. How your stream was. How your stream was. How your stream to stream. How your stream was. Why don't you tell me how your stream was?
Fire is for fire-resistant podcast. Fire is for fire-resistant podcast with your host, Fred Andman. Fire resistance podcast with your host, Fred Andman.
Fire, it's for fire-resistant podcast. Fire, it's for fire-resistant podcast. With your hosts, Fred and Dern.
Oh, fire
Resistant Podcast. Dum, with your host, Fred Annern. Oh, fire. It's for Fire Resistant Podcast. No fire. It's for Fire Resistant Podcast. With your host, Fred Annern. Yeah.
Fire is for fire resistant podcast. Fire is for fire resistant podcast. With your hosts, Fred and Nerd. Podcast with your hosts, Fred and Nerd.
We have to get this going now. We're going straight into it just because I know it's just me and you, Lazy Dumper. We're going to get this going right now. I think I got the video, and if I didn't, then you just posted it for me.
You're right. I see it. Zasberr. R. Zabar. Zazabar.
So we got it right here. Let's turn this into the sound. If I do it before you like,
You're right. I see it. Zasberr. R.
I think it's right there. I think I got it. All right, here we go. Let's see.
R.
I want to cut that little bit of silence out in between. All right, let's see. Tell me what you think about this. I think you're the only one in here. Here we go.
R.
I think I could cut a little bit more of that pause out. If I can just make it flow. I think there is the little bit. All right, here we go. From the beginning.
R.
Yes. I'm going to amplify it, make it louder. I'll throw it into the store here in a second. We'll name it Pirate Fred. And as long as nobody catches it before you, I will let you buy it first. So let me add it over here to this guy right here. Name it Pirate. Add it on here. So let's see here. Let's see what it sounds like. There's Pirate Fred. So here we go.
R.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna hate it so much. That's the sound. That's literally the sound.
R.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Community. What's up, Jimmy? He says, if only you could catch Fred saying, we do have one. This is him.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's actually Fred saying it. But hold on. Let me get this. Community, is that where it's at? No. Content, no. Viewer rewards. There it is. Viewer rewards, channel points. We're going to name this thing Pirate Fred. Let's add a new reward. It's called Pirate Fred. Fred. I'm going to make it 100 points. So All right, so it is in there. Thrasher, did you just hear this? Listen to what Lazy Dumper got the last stream. This is gonna drive Fred crazy.
R R R R R.
Oh my goodness.
R R R R R.
He's. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I should see if I can make it on Trigger Fire, so that way I may have to raise the points up because it'll drive Fred crazy. But let's see. What is it? It was Trigger. There it is, Trigger Fire. Trigger Fire is the thing that where we can make the ho ho ho's, and I forget what's the sound that we have. Is it ho 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 or is it amen? I can't remember. We have one that's actually live in the store where you can actually make the sound go without us having any say so over it. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's make this for real. It says select sound. Is it this guy? I think I gotta upload it. So let's upload this sound. This is gonna. This may be the end of our friendship. Fred may just be like, "I'm sick of it. We're done. We're done. We're done." I can see him getting angry. What's up, Thrasher? How are you doing? How is everybody doing, man? Today, I will tell you guys as I'm trying to put this together. It's excuse me. It's been a while since I've been in Trigger Fire, so I don't know where everything is at. So I got to figure out how to mess with this. But anyways, my son Dexter had a choir concert tonight. It was awesome. It was his very first solo, so he was nervous. He got up there, and as we figured he would, he got up there and he killed it. He was the best of the solos, and we're not just saying that. Because we're his parents, but we're actually saying it because it's true. He got up there with very minimal. He didn't get up there with any nerves. And he just got up there and he sang it. I wish I had a video for you guys to see, but it was really quick. It was a really quick solo, but he did a good job. It was good. It was a good time for him. Let's see. Everyone, cool down 60 seconds. Let's see.
R R R R R.
That's super loud. Let's see. Oh, there's the volume. Sorry. Let's see if this is better.
R R R R R.
That still seems.
R R R.
That still sounds very loud. So I think I did it correctly. So if after a while, I think when you purchase the sound, it may automatically play. I think. Let me look up the ho 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 because this one's turned
Ho
on.
ho ho.
This one's turned on, so I selected ho ho ho. The sound ho ho's here, so it should play. It should play when you guys buy it. So let me see. Where's it at here? Trying to find a Wheel of Doom. I don't know. It may not be on here. Because there's milestones. I don't know what that is. There's the emote wall. Dance cam. I don't know. Oh, here's the sounds. Okay, so let's come up here. Let's refresh. Okay. It says refresh when the scene becomes active. So let's go to my screen, which is going to be infinity. And then when we go back to this screen, it should be refreshed. And if you buy the pirate sound, let me buy it before anybody else does, so that way you're not wasting any points. That should bring us to the point. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Get started. Okay, here we go. Purchased. No sound. Okay. It'll probably happen over time. I just can't remember how I did it. Trigger Fire is a little interesting program. But anyways, let's see. Dumper says make the R auto for 50 points and see if we can beat the try not to make them laugh from last year. Now that I think the try not to laugh from last year is one of those things we don't want to try and recreate. It was just so I don't know. It was just so just out of the blue. We were trying to tell a story, or if I was trying to tell a story, and it was just awesome. And by the way, you guys, I wish there was. Let me see. If there's a way. Yeah, there's not a quick way. So let me take a picture of this so that way you guys can see the paint stream that is headed our way. You guys get a sneak peek for being here, and let me upload it so that way I can put it on the computer. And Fred set it up last time, so you guys will get a treat. Come on, upload, you son of a snake. What's up, Glasses? He's not a pirate. He's barking. If I would say, if you want to stay on his good side, I would say stick with the pirate thing. What up, our main man from Maine? Yeah, it's true. Glasses, how are you doing? How is everything going? Dexter had his first solo tonight. And, yeah, well, I guess here's a picture of it. Let me make sure nobody's doing anything bad. But, I mean, I can at least zoom in. You guys can, like, see him. He's pixelated. But there he is right there, right next to the green shirt. He had his first solo tonight. And, yeah, that was the one picture I took of it. Christy took an actual. Let's see if I can get this thing to upload. Upload. Way I can show everybody the picture. Son of a snake. Uh-oh. Speaking of son of a snake, Fred has entered the building. Let's see if I can pull up this picture so that way you guys can see it real quick. Here it is right here. Here is a sneak peek at the paint stream that is headed our way. Here it is right here. So it's just on the side of where I sit, and there it is right there. It's coming. Yeah, buddy. You better believe it. You better believe it. Are you mad? No. Breaking stuff. Wow. The illusion shattered. They're not really in space. All right, time to leave. See you guys later, Thrasher. Have a great night, sir. But yeah, it's gonna be good time, baby. Oh, you're just kidding. Don't mess with me like that. So, all right, everybody. He left. What's up, Star Fox? Fred stormed in, sounded like he tried to break stuff, and then left. He went limp biscuit on us. He broke something and then took off. He left the door wide open. It's you're letting the cold in. Hands out, giving him a hard time.
Are you crying already?
Yeah, when you let the cold in. I spent 20 minutes getting this place warm. Are you painting tonight?
You don't have the camera set up.
Okay, good. Don't stub your toe. You'll be. Oh yeah, we got that. We got it ready. He has no clue. He has no clue. Wait for him to get situated before, and I'm whispering lower. It's because he's got his hearing aids in right now. So if I talk too loud, he'll be able to hear me. What's up, Fred?
Nothing.
I'll turn on your microphone.
What up, y'all?
What's going on, Fred?
You don't have a picture up.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't have our face up there anywhere.
What does that matter?
It matters a lot. We don't know what we look like on the camera.
I know what we look like on the camera. Don't worry. You'll get your face up so you can stare at it on your screen.
Yeah, that's what I do. I know.
So, Fred, how was your day?
My day was peachy because I slept all day until I had to get up at. I mentioned the Mississippi pot roast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got off work this morning, and Shannon had just gotten up, and she was fixing breakfast, and so she had what was left of the pot roast, and she was making her scrambled eggs and cheese and had a pot roast, and she left the plate that she used to microwave it in with all that spicy, greasy juice in it. And so it still tastes awesome. So I got 2 big pieces of bread, and I soaked those pieces of light bread in that juice and ate it. And I woke up about 12:30 going, "Oh, my belly hurts." I had indigestion. I haven't had reflux or indigestion in a long time.
You had to bring out the
And
Tums.
it woke me up.
Had to bring out the Tums.
I got up and had a glass of milk, and I took a
Spoonful of mustard.
what?
Spoonful of
You
mustard.
know, I thought about the mustard after I already took the medicine. I have medicine that I use, Zantac or Tagamed or one of those. I don't know. It works.
Yeah, I bought a big thing of Tums after our talk.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Oh.
I got it.
So I got a big thing of Tums now. By the way, Glasses is in chat,
Hey, glasses.
and we got Thrasher, we've got EFF Gamer, we've got that's it.
What up, fellas?
So we've just been sitting here chatting. I've only been live for about with my face on stream for about 5-6 minutes.
Wow. So how was the concert?
The concert was great.
Awesome.
What is this? Why is this stuff automatically on mute now? It's very disheartening.
In that juice and ate it, and I woke up about 12:30 going, "Oh, my belly hurts."
He wasn't here to enjoy that. All right, I'm gonna turn off the air.
Music and the Bible. That's what I'm after.
All right. Lazy Dumper has already started.
Dumper.
Lazy Dumper has already started.
So is this the clip from the other day?
Nope, it's not. Hey, this is a clip that you just did.
In that juice and ate it, and I woke up about 12:30 going, "Oh, my belly hurts." Going, "Oh, my belly hurts." Going, "Oh, my belly hurts." Dumper.
So
Stop it.
Lazy Dumper has purchased. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I'm on the wrong screen. Lazy Dumper has purchased Pirate Fred.
What?
Thrasher has purchased Pirate Fred.
R. What the heck is that? R.
We have 2 people that have purchased.
So what is that? Where did you get that?
That is you saying RRR. What's
When?
up? Oh yeah, Zimmy Jimmy's in here too. Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, Zimmy? Fred, I'm here too. Ern ignores me. Well, you're not in this. I can't see your name.
You can't see you.
You're not on the
over
list
there.
unless you say hi. We got the Nat Sterry says Shalom. What's up?
Hey, Buck. What's up, man?
It's Pirate Night here at the Fight Resistant Podcast.
I tried to get on.
Sorry, what?
I tried to get on Nat's stream the other night while I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
And my cell phone does not like Twitch at all.
So here's what I would tell you to do. There's a lot of people that have issues. I have, like, my phone is literally as brand new as you can get, right?
Yeah.
And it has problems. It's the app. Their app sucks. So you have to go to the browser. Lazy Dumper has provided the Fred Pirate.
You're right. I see it. ZASBERR. RRR. Zabar. Zazabar. Yeah. I don't have to take this. RRR.
Lurk, building all the sound points. Let's see. Thank you for the lurk. Nat Sari says, "Don't do it. We're a bunch of." Oh, he's not here to hear me say it.
I can
He's-
honestly say that I am excited to paint. I wanted to do it tonight, but we didn't have the cameras and stuff set up.
And we did no hype up for it.
We don't have to. Everybody knows it's going to happen.
If we start pushing it on Twitter, we may get more people to come in here just to see what you're all about. Or if you started doing some TikToks talking about it, you might get some people up in here.
Yeah.
But see, Nat says, "Don't do it. We're a bunch of heretics. You'll just spend the entire time screaming at your monitor."
Okay.
So this is the first time in the history of Twitch that I'm aware of where you're saying, "Hey, I want to hang out with you on your stream," and the guy actually says,
Don't
"No,
do it.
no, don't do it." The next Bob Ross, it's actually Fred Ross,
It's
and
not.
we have the
It's Fred Rocks, not Ross. Get it right.
We have the picture from in studio right here so you guys can see it. It is waiting for Fred to paint. He's going to paint his favorite superhero, which is Batman. And yeah, it'll be great. Right, Fred?
Yes.
There's Zimmy Jimmy. Zimmy Jimmy said, "You know what? I'm not going to hang out in y'all's YouTube anymore." Oh, man. Are you going to use spray paint, Fred?
I'm not. I'm going to use acrylics the first time. And the next time I paint, I'm going to use oils. Those oils are better.
So this is going to become a new part of the stream then?
I think so.
Good.
I like it. It's fun.
So I'll bring the music and you bring the paint.
We doing music?
Yeah, I'll go. The finger paints is when he's going to paint my chest. You'll finger paint my chest, right?
No.
My moobs. Let's see. Nat Sari says we usually do a Discord. If I remember to stream, it's rare Saturdays and Tuesdays at 1 to 6 Eastern, though.
It was Tuesday. No, it wasn't.
I was in there one time. So one of the things that I dislike is I dislike jumping in and saying something and hopping out. I saw him. There's the Anonymous Cheer. What's up now, Anonymous Cheer? Thank you so much for the bits. How are you doing today? Even though he never says anything, or she never says anything. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for supporting the stream.
Thanks for the support.
Is I don't like hopping in people's stream when I don't have that much time. I saw he was actually streaming. I think it was last week, and they were doing Jackbox games, but like I couldn't stay. But I went in there and
I thought that was last night.
was it?
I worked last night.
Okay, well then he must have been streaming last.
Were you
night?
streaming last night?
I think it was last week. I don't know.
It may have been last week. Anyway.
Either way, I was there and I lurked for however long, and then I came back. But I wasn't able to hang out. I hate being like, "Hey, how's it going?" And
Bye.
then poof, off to the races. Let's see. Last night we had some guys and we streamed it a little bit. Then I guess it
Okay.
was last night. But yeah, so this weekend. So I was going to ask you, Fred, what is your schedule Friday?
Working.
So what does that mean, working? Does that mean that you're going to sleep until 4 and then go to work? Because we have been asked. There is Shannon. Shannon says,
My wife.
OMG, I almost have 100,000 points. Well, Shannon, if you want to, you can play the new sound of...
R. I do not approve of that sound, by the way.
Would you like it to have effects?
No.
Or maybe she wants to hear you in pain.
Yeah. So Friday, I have to be at work at 6:30
PM?
p.m. Why?
Well, I mean,
What's the request?
I/we have been asked to do, because I've been doing that show with Super Shadow, Kennethan, and Mr. Matado. It starts at 10 a.m. our time,
Okay.
and it goes till 12.
10 to noon.
Yeah. If you can't make it,
We're going to do it here.
yeah. That means it would be an hour here, 2 hours, and then an hour back. Possibly a little more, depending on how quick we get through everything. We talk sports, or not sports. We talk video games, movies, all that sort of stuff.
And they ask me to be here.
Well, they asked fire resistant. I've done it several times without you, but I'm just letting you know. Every time they ask me, I'm always asking you. Every single time you have to work. Just saying that there is the opportunity if you want to be here, you can. Kennethan is pretty awesome. We got to
Even in real life, he's pretty awesome.
we got to shake his hand and hug his neck. We got to meet him in person. Let's see. Your wife loved that sound, by the way. The Nat says, but 99% of the time it's Bible discussion with ancient Near Eastern Second Temple period scholars, and I don't recommend people watch it. We mostly stream for the playback purposes later. Nice. And then Jay Panzer says, hallelujah.
Hey, Jay Panzer. Welcome.
Is that the guy that you were pronouncing that gave you the R?
No.
Oh, I thought. What's up, Panzer? How are you doing? Let's see. Natsari wants the new laugh. He also says, shut up. Has Panzer been here before?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he followed back in
Oh, wow. Look
May
at that.
of 2019. Wow.
You're almost old school, dude.
Yeah, it's been a while. We don't remember anything about you, but welcome back to the stream. You've been following for quite a while.
Welcome back.
Since what? Almost a year into us streaming.
Yeah.
Because we started streaming in March of 2018. You dropped a follow in
April.
In
May.
In May. Wow.
May
crazy.
of 19.
Crazy, sir. Let's see. Wants a Fred scream. Where's your Fred scream? Doing good. Kind of new to the podcast. What's up, Evil? How are you doing? Fred's beard became sentient yet? Yes.
Yes.
These points just keep racking up. You got hosted by someone. That's how you found us. Can't remember. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. It could have been what we got rated by Boogie 2988. We got rated by who's the other big guy?
Pay Money Wubby.
Yeah, Pay Money Wubby. It could have been one of those two. We don't usually get randomly rated by people. And Zimmy Jimmy wants to know what's best in life. Let me tell you, Zimmy Jimmy. Let me tell you what's best in life. It's to crush the enemies of Christ. It's to see them driven before the Lord and hear the lamentations of the demons. That's what's best in life, Zimmy Jimmy. That's what's best in life, Zimmy Jimmy. 2. His name is Zimmy Jimmy too. I just now followed you because I love Jesus too. Well, awesome. Welcome back to the stream. We're still doing our thing. And yeah. We did the main difference. I know you probably don't remember our name, but we dropped podcast off of our name, so now just makes it easy. We're still Fire Resistant Podcast, but we dropped it off of the Twitch name to make it just easier. Instead of just saying, "Hey, check us out at Fire Resistant Podcast," and now we can just say twitch.tv/Fire Resistant.
Yeah.
Let's see. Evil says, Boogie the guy throwing warning shots. Yes. Jimmy says, oh, thank you. Evil says, did I miss Fred's story tonight? No, we are just getting started.
I just got here.
He just got here, and I started streaming, I think, about 8:20 is when I started streaming. Because my middle child, Dexter, that you guys have met on stream, he had a concert tonight, and it was good. Here's what I'll tell you. The one thing that I don't miss No, hold on. Let me re-put together that statement in my head. One of the things about COVID that was good was it kept me away from a-hole people. Okay, when you go see a movie, there was hardly anybody in the movie theater because everyone was scared of everybody. Well, tonight reminded me of why I love COVID so much. We were at a concert, and there was only 6 songs. There was only 6 songs, and there was a baby that screamed through 3 of them, and the people refused to take their kid out of the auditorium. Like at one point, I am not kidding you. At one point, about half the crowd was turned around, looked in their direction, and they refused to take that kid out. Just it was just, oh my goodness. I made sure he knew that I didn't like it whenever he left. It was one of those passive aggressive things where Elise wasn't talking, but when the guy walked past me, I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, baby. That dude was really rude with that stupid kid." Like she didn't say anything. She didn't even know I was talking to her, but I just made sure that the way I felt about him and him being so rude. Like I really thought after the second song, like the teacher would get up and say, "Hey, you know,"
Can you quieten that kid down? We're trying to sing up here.
Or just something. Say something to be like, "Hey, you know, we asked people to turn off their cell phones and blah blah blah. But you know, if you can't control your kid, please take
them out.
Please take them out." Nope, didn't say
Out
nothing.
of the
just
audience, not out for good, but out of the audience.
Fired through all of it. Evil says, "How do I know that this isn't an asbestos infomercial?" Because asbestos is illegal now, right? You can't put that anywhere.
Is it?
I don't know. I know it can get you sick.
Can get you dead.
Yeah. Can we say a prayer for Oxford students? What happened? Was there a shooting?
There was. Last week.
Oh, last week?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. It was yesterday, right? No, that's that. Yeah. Huh. Oh, Oxford High School. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Oxford University over
In England?
Yes. I didn't know the name of the high school there was a shooting, and yeah, 100%. And based off of what my wife told me about the text conversations between the kid and the parents, like because the parents, last I heard, were on the run because they were being charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Yeah.
Because they got him a gun, they knew something was up. Even the school's going to get sued out of existence. There's going to be a lot of people that lose their job over it because they took the kid and forgive me if this information is wrong. This is what I heard because I didn't read up on any of it. From what I would understand, they had the kid pulled off to the side, and he had the gun in his backpack. Right, they had him pulled off to the side with the parents, and they were chit-chatting to see if it was okay to allow the kid in school. And they came to the conclusion of yes, allow the kid in school. They didn't know he had the gun in his backpack.
Of course not.
And then when the parents made it home, they realized that the gun was missing. And the wife, the mom, texted him telling him not to do it, but it had already begun. So like they had the kid pull off to the side because I think he drew a picture of like him killing people or something to the effect where they pulled him and his parents into a meeting.
Wow.
So it was something. I could be wrong. Again, I didn't read enough. So if any of that's not true, then I apologize. But from what I understood, they were literally in the same room with the guy when he had the gun in his backpack, but they didn't know it. Let's see. Panzer says, sad, a lot of videos flooded my TikTok of scared kids hiding. It was very scary. So kids TikTok to themselves.
Yep.
Instead of just focusing on hiding. That's a really weird. That's the weird.
There was the one video that I saw was in a classroom, and they had barricaded the door and the kid was knocking on the door like an officer, pretending to be an officer, and they refused to open the door.
Which was smart.
And they were on the ground floor, and somebody said, let's go out to the window. And like they just bolted, and they ran to another building, and there was a police officer in the building opening the door, and he's saying, slow down, slow down, slow down, you're safe now. And anyway, it was
intense.
there was one kid there that charged him that he did get killed, but he saved a bunch of his friends.
Wow, what a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would if I was in that specific situation, the last thing on my mind would be to TikTok or
Yeah.
I would be calling my parents or calling 911 just to talk to them or
I'd be
something.
finding something to fight with
There's that too.
if it came to that.
There's
I'm going to pick up a chair or a fire extinguisher or erasers or extension cord. I'm going to
desk.
fight.
Desk.
I'm going to fight.
Well, let's see. Also, prayer for Watuska Christmas parade where 6 people were crushed to death, including a child. You know, one of the scariest videos, because I know what he's talking about. I know actually about that one. There was a video that they kept showing of this girl dancing, and the dude just blowing past her, just missing her by
Millimeters. Yeah.
wow. That's all you got to say is just wow. Because, you know, someone
Crazy.
drove past me like that and they missed me, I'd be like, that piece of trash, why is he driving like that? I wouldn't think they'd be going to mow over people. So,
Well, he was in a parade route, so you're not supposed to have a car.
right.
Number one, in a parade route. He blew through the barricade at wherever it was stopped and was just,
Going.
yeah. And anyway. Something was said about he felt like he was being dehumanized, and one of the comedians said, yeah, it's because he'd been calling him a car or an SUV or whatever it was he was driving. He's being dehumanized because they were calling him, blaming the car.
Right. Blaming the car instead of the person because of his.
Because the world has gone stupid, and the truth is so offensive that they can't even report the truth when a maniac goes crazy and starts killing people with a car. It's not the car's fault. My cars don't go anywhere unless I get in them and start them.
Right. Oh, he also, what is it? Two Evil says he was intentionally trying to run people down. The media is practically making him out to be a victim. I haven't seen any of the coverage on the dude except for right after it happened. So they're trying to say that he's a victim.
Yeah.
So a guy that is doing self-defense is the enemy, but a person that was actually within a car running people over is a victim.
Is a victim. Absolutely right.
Wow.
Yep. And you know what? Let's do pray. The world's gone crazy, and the only answer that we have for the craziness of this current state of affairs, and it's not just here, it's here, it's Australia, it's New Zealand, it's Germany, it's everywhere. The world has gone crazy, and tyranny is trying to wipe out freedom everywhere. And God help us. It's the only thing that can happen. In fact, I think my Bible devotional today was the Chronicles verse. No, that's not it. Where's that?
Listen to me, Jimmy.
Yeah, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and I will heal their land. 2 Chronicles 7:14. I actually looked up read that whole chapter. That's when Solomon was dedicating the temple that he had just spent many years building, and dedicated it with 20,000 bulls and 120,000 rams that he offered for sacrifice that day. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of work. Because we don't understand how anyway, let's pray. Father, we love you. And we celebrate your love for us, the grace that you've extended to us, the salvation that we have in Jesus, the life that you have given us, and the freedom from our past that you have granted us. You are amazing. You are wonderful and kind and full of grace and ever so patient with us. Father, our world is being overtaken by people who are ruthless and against everything that you and your word stand for. And we as your children, Father, I just ask you for help. Give us the strength to stand faithful, even if it comes to giving our life for our faith in Jesus. Strengthen us to stand honorable and upright and represent you no matter what. We know times are going to get worse. Your word says so. I've read it. You are the only hope for this world, Father. Save us. Strengthen us. Empower us to be the men and women that you have destined us to be in this day. We were born for such a time as this. And we thank you that you have given us and will continue to equip us with the strength that we need until the return of Jesus and the taking away of his bride. Come, Lord Jesus. Come quickly is our prayer, Father. Help us to minister life and love and grace until that day. For your glory, in Jesus' name, empowered by the Holy Spirit. Amen and amen.
Amen. Dasha says, who beckoned me? Your favorite person, Lazy Dumper, Panzer. Panzer got a.
Amen.
Jimmy says it's hard to find truth these days. Lying has become acceptable, and that is true. Star Fox says, in the end times, right will be wrong, and wrong will be right. Amen.
Good will be evil, and evil will be good.
And the thing about it, though, is we all know that we as Christians should be the truth givers and the truth seekers. So when we have people that claim to be Christian and proclaim everything that the Bible is against, then you're muddying the waters even worse. So we are definitely in that time and era.
The epoch of time.
Era. Am I good? Yes, you're a good dude. That's what I got to say. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Too Evil, you haven't heard the new sound. Check this new sound out that we got of Fred.
R.
He's a pirate.
I am not a pirate.
He's a pirate. He's a pirate. That's Fred. That's magical. Yep, it is magical. Oh, my goodness. This weekend, Fred. By the way, I don't know. Do we have anybody? I don't think we do that's in chat that's in the DFW area. I'll have to fire it out on the Twitch and all, or the Twitter and all that sort of stuff. Wait, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're doing the Bethlehem experience at our church. And we're doing 6 scenes from the life of Jesus. And we're going to have cars drive through our parking lot and watch the scenes of Jesus. And they did that 2 years ago. 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I don't know. They did it before. COVID stopped it. And then here we are doing it again. So I think it'll be good. We're praying that it'll bless the people of the Dallas-Fort Worth area that's able to make it. Last time they had a line that was like just over a mile long of cars trying to get.
Cool.
So there's 6 scenes. They're all about a minute. So we're hoping to get each like scene like just pumping, because if we got 6 scenes, we got 6 cars on the lot at all times. If we're hoping and we're thinking that we probably will have that many
You
cars.
only have one entrance.
There's 2. So there's the one that you're probably thinking of, and then there's one on the other end. So they're going to drive onto the field around the scenes and then go off over here. So
Okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, it's going to be interesting because it just is going to be interesting to see how we pull it off. It'll be interesting.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Star Fox says, "What do you think of the envelopes of money found in the bathroom walls of Lakewood Church? Do you know about that?" So Star Fox, was it? I think it was 5 years ago or something like that. When all that money and those checks went missing, they have insurance. From what I read, they have insurance on certain things, and they got that money. So the fact that that it was in the wall sounds like there was some insurance fraud that was going on there. So think that, not that they can get anybody for it, but there was definitely some insurance issues going on over there. Maybe the person that actually stole it didn't have the cojones to go back for it, but I mean there was $600,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think most of it was in checks, I think. So
Well, if it had been my check, I would have canceled the check if it hadn't cleared in a certain number of days.
yeah. Have the people fleeing California, Texas changed it much yet? We'll find out in the next election. We'll find out in 2022 for sure. Whoa. Yeah, Evil says, "I want to make you spin the wheel of doom." Lazy Dumper says, "You both need this." Let's see what it looks like. Oh, Bidenflation.
Wow.
That's hilarious. A buddy of mine, his friend bought like a really big stack of those "I did this," and he's a truck driver, so he's putting them all over America. All over America.
I took a picture of one.
Oh, did you?
I did.
It may have been his.
I was getting gas just the other day.
That's funny. I don't know if they
I
can see
did
that.
that.
Yep. That's funny.
7.5 gallons, $21. Yeah.
I remember when I was able to
Yeah.
fill up my Prius for $17 back in the day, back in the good old Trump days. Fill up a almost all the way on empty, $17.
Wow. Thanks, Evil.
What's up, Evil? Here we go. We'll spin a doom.
Earn Bean, I'm calling it.
Fred Bean, I'm calling it. Arnold Bible story. Well, hey, hold on real quick. Before I tell an Arnold Bible story, we know how much Evil loves story time with Fred. So if he wants story time with Fred,
Shut up.
will you allow it?
I will.
So Evil,
It was one slot away, so yeah, I'll give it to him if he wants that.
so do you want story time with Fred,
Shut up.
or do you want Arnold Bible story? Because every time he comes in here, he's always asking. Every single time he comes in here,
Did
he's
I
like,
miss the Fred story?
"Did I miss a?
Did I miss a Fred story?
He said, "Did I miss story time with Fred?"
Shut up.
Let's get a story time. A Fred story or an Arnold tells an entire New Testament as Arnold. I will start with the names. Un begot Paul, Paul begot Un begot Paul, Paul begot Ern begot Paul, Paul begot Ern, and then there was Jesus. These are the stories of the days of our lives.
Really?
Well,
Wow.
it's time for story time with Fred.
Shut up. I need to take my book home with me. The other day I was thinking that would be a good story. I don't remember what it was though. 'Cause they didn't write it down. I've been some crazy places, done some crazy things that were not all heathenistic and nasty.
He forgot story time with Fred. Yep, that's why that's why he's got to write it down, because he's gonna forget all of this craziness.
It was really a good one. I don't remember what it was though. I wish I'd have written it down.
There's this time that I needed some gas. I went driving up the freeway and I saw them ducks. And I said, "Hey, duck, you got some gas?" And they went quack. And I said, "Okay, up the road then." Hopped in my car and kept driving. Story time with Fred.
Shut up.
Have I told the story about the first time after my engine break-in with the GTO? I don't know. Anyway, so I still have this 1967 GTO that I had to replace the engine in because the timing chain jumped the gears, and so everything was redone, and the engine was rebuilt by the best engine builder in my local town. When I finally got it paid off, I drove it around real easy for about 3,000 miles. I didn't gouge on it or hot rod it or anything, didn't spin the tires or anything. And so me and cousin Chris were going to town for something, and I still had the hood off. It had this big 455 cubic inch motor with 3 deuces, 3 two barrels in a row for the fuel intake. And I got up to the top of the hill. I said, "Hang on, Chris, it's time to see what she's got." And I just stuck the foot down on the floor, and it downshifted, and away we went. And the passenger seat in the front was kind of loose. There was baling wire holding it down in the front because it had some rust problems. So Chris leaned back. The chair leaned back, and his eyes got big. And we were moving at a high rate of speed when we came into the little town of Whitefield. And I was like, "I think she's broke in." He was like, "Man, that's fast." It was fast. And it was fun.
That's what she said. This has been story time with Fred.
Shut up.
Yeah, the moral of the story was it was fast. And the guy never rode with Fred ever again. Star Fox says those ducks did better than the cow. Poof, feathers everywhere. Still gets me laughing. Yep.
The crow, not cow.
Yeah. Either way.
Cows don't have feathers.
And the ducks. There's time, man. There's time. I was driving so
You
fast.
know you can't run over a crow.
You can only hit it, right?
You can't. You normally can't run over a crow. They're pretty smart. That's the story. I moved across the road and
Poof.
poof.
Moral of the
I
story.
was like, well, I never seen that before.
There's this time I rolled over 8 different crows. They were all stupid. Oh.
Shut up. Anyway,
Alex Jones. Fred doesn't like it when Alex Jones comes out. It's got to be, it's got to flow. It's got to come out in conversation.
yeah, there's no reason for it most of the time.
Maybe most of the time.
I mean it. Most of the time, there's no reason for Alex Jones.
There's
You heard
always-
what I said. I said what I said.
There's always,
You heard me.
room for me, Fred.
Alex, shut up.
You're connected to your phone. The aliens are taking over your brain, and they're
No,
slowly.
I was about to say something.
No, you weren't. You know, you weren't. You're playing on your phone. That's all you look at. You're looking at your contacts.
Tonight, while I was working, before the one patient got there, I was listening to music on YouTube, and the guy named David Crowder, he goes by the name Crowder now, and he's a Christian musician, awesome guy, does great music, and he has a new song that he's released that's called "All My Hope Is in Jesus," and if you haven't heard it, you should listen to it.
So, were you gonna bring out your phone and try and play the song?
I was not going to play the song. I can,
No, but I'm just wondering why you brought out the phone and talked
'cause I
about
was
music.
looking for names, fool.
Fred is communicating with the gay frogs. I agree with that statement. Do you guys know Delcree? Yes, this is where the sound comes from.
I don't care who you are.
That is Delcree.
All
Why?
here's Del.
Why? You got beef? You got beef with Delcree? Is that
So
what's-
do I.
Really? Is it because?
I don't care who you are.
That's what. Yeah, I don't like it. The other band that I like real well right now is We the Kingdom. I just absolutely recommend those guys if you're looking for good biblical, moving Christian music. We the Kingdom is doing some great stuff, and Crowder, the new stuff that he's doing is just very, very good.
All the music that is coming out right now should be phenomenal because it took them, they had an entire year stuck in their house to write music. So all the music that's coming out should be great. It's post 9/11 or post 9/11. It's post COVID. They should be able to do it. Evil says, "Where is Crumb these days?"
Who? Crumb?
Are you talking Crumb? Crumb, listen to me.
No, that was Crom.
If you do not listen to me, Crumb, then to heck with you. I'll do it on my own. You know what? I know what Evil talking about. He wants to know what Crumb's about. I asked Crumb to help me destroy my enemies. If he doesn't listen to heck with him. Is
Yes.
Fred, is he one of them?
One of them? No. He's one of us.
Who?
Yeah, just leave it alone. He's talking to me. Fred. That's me.
I don't care who you are.
And he's talking about Delcree. Is he one of us or is he one of them? He's one of us.
Duckery's a good guy. He's out in Pennsylvania. He streams, I think, about 2-3 days a week, and I want to say he's just getting over COVID. He went through a spell where he wasn't streaming, and then he streamed this morning, but I had stuff to watch, so by the time I was over watching my stuff, he was already offline, so I didn't get a chance to hang out with him today. So
What did you have to watch?
TV shows that I want to catch up on.
At work?
Yeah, I can work and have a movie on at the same
okay.
time. But yeah, I was very sad that when it was over with, he was already off the air. So next time he streams, if I have any sort of TV shows I need to watch, I'm just gonna turn it all off. Is that the guy that would visit? No, that's brother Jeffrey. There's actually been a few guys, but I think you're talking about J. Crom is who you're thinking of, Evil, and we're trying to get him. We've been trying to get him back on the stream.
That may be who he's talking about, J. Crom, instead of Crom, the god from.
No, he's talking about Crom, and Crom did not want to help us, so we said to heck with him. Yeah, J. Crom. I changed his name to Crom.
J. Crom.
J. Crom. Yeah, he's he is the associate pastor of the church that we stream out of, and he's extremely busy. What's up, Jack Burton Truckin'? How are you? It says we haven't seen you since November 29th, but it feels like I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?
Hey,
Stories of my death have been greatly exaggerated. But no, we've been trying to get J. Crom up here, and I think maybe we'll be able to after next week. But I was actually going to talk to you about our stream schedule going forward, because you will not be able to stream any Sunday this month, right? You told me that in December. That's what I said, in this month, right? And then, so would we only be able to stream on Mondays for the remainder of the month?
No.
Okay.
Just this week.
Okay, so after this week, it'll be Monday and Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
And as many Thursdays as you want.
0. So here's what I was going to say is I will probably, depending on how things are going as far as like, because, with the Bethlehem experience, so like this week, I'm here tonight, and then Dexter had a concert. Then tomorrow we're going to be at the church. Wednesday is like a night off, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday we're going to be at the church doing that Bethlehem experience stuff, right?
Yeah.
So Monday, if I'm here streaming, and then Tuesday I'm here streaming,
You're with your family the whole time.
We're running out of time for our Christmas movies. So I will let you know. I will keep you updated on whether I will stream on specific nights or not. I may only do Mondays. Maybe only Tuesdays. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll see. I don't know. We're running out of days before Christmas gets here.
You've seen all the movies 100 times.
So that's what our family does.
I know. Priorities, sir.
Yeah, priorities. My family. My family. Let's see.
Jackson, I'm doing okay. Been recovering from the surgery and working a lot. I'm going to be looking for a new job, a new management, and the new management, and we aren't vibing. It's time to update that resume. Hope you guys are well. We are doing well.
Yep.
Vroom your way up the corporate ladder.
It's true. Speaking of that, my wife, you know that she got a promotion like I don't know, like 4 months ago now. So the lady that she basically got hired to replace,
Yep.
finally got.
Canned?
She finally got. So Christy moved into her office today. I'm telling you, holy shnikes. Her office is, I think, from the way the pictures look, it's about as bigger than this room.
Cool.
And she's got windows all around so she can see downtown now. So like
awesome. Good
I'm
for
gonna
her.
see I'm gonna see if I
She's
can
got an office with a view.
Dude, I'm telling you. So I said, I guess I gotta pack my bags. I'm too fat to be your husband now. So let's see here. Yeah, look at that picture.
Woo, look at that.
Yeah. It may actually be bigger than this room. Let's see if I can open. Will it let me open up in a new tab? I think so. Nope.
Whoa.
So let's copy that, and then the other picture. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me close that off. Dude, I'm telling you, all she's got to do is say, "I'm tired of you," and that there's nothing I can say or do other than maybe asking for some alimony on the way out. Nope. There it is. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Boom. Make sure is there any? Yeah. So that's downtown Fort Worth. That's like the corner. That's like the corner of her office, and then there's the other view. You can clearly see
That's amazing.
out into downtown. So I have 2 weeks off of work coming soon, and I will definitely take the kids down there to see it live, because like I didn't even get to see the other one. Like I haven't had a chance to just make it down to see your old office.
So that one person that was giving her a hard time is gone?
Gadoosh.
Get out of here.
What that lady was trying to do is she knew that her time was coming to an end, so she was trying to make my wife's life a living HE hockey sticks, and little did she know. Let's see.
See ya.
Evil says, "How's house sales earn? Busy down there?" I would say that God has been keeping me consistent for the past 3 months, and I have 2 houses that are about to come on sale here at the end of the month, hopefully, if everything lines out and works out perfectly. And then, so yeah, God's keeping me busy. These are just circle of influence.
Yeah, they just kind of fell in your lap.
Yeah, and one of them, if it sells like it should be one of the highest sales I've ever made, especially if it gets into a point where people just overbid like crazy. So
Awesome.
yeah. So it's
Yes, Lord. Make it happen.
The housing market is good if you are trying to sell. Now, if you're trying to purchase, that's an whole nother business, because we've been trying to move for what, probably 3 months now.
Well, you've been talking about it.
Well,
for 3
we've been
months.
looking. There's been nothing like that has caught us, but the prices are so high, we don't want to we don't want to overpay too much. But let's see. Jack Burton says, or I might sell everything by F-250 with a camper and be a traveling hobo. Who knows?
You know, Jack, there's a lot of appeal to that.
You could take that F-250 and drive down to Texas and hobo it down here.
You can go anywhere as long as you got diesel for it.
Neva is in the house. What's up, Neva?
Only a hobo would buy a Ford truck. Come on, Evil.
Neva says,
But-
greetings.
If I were going to buy a diesel Ford, I would try to find the old one, the 7.2 liter, which was a bulletproof, super simple, great engine.
Star Fox says, congrats to your wife on the promotion. Yes, we're definitely very proud of her for that, because oh, yeah, we can't play that. Sorry, Dumper, we can't play that trailers. I think there's music in there, but her getting that job and the pay increase that she got definitely got us closer to me being able to go back full time as a realtor. With these 2 sales, possibly 3 sales coming up, then that will get us even closer to it. We had an accident with the dog, and it deflated my.
It bit.
It bit pretty hard, so it erased. I had to sell a couple weeks ago, and the entire commission was erased by my dog in her accident and my accident. So it kind of stepped us back just a tiny bit, not a lot, but a tiny bit. But yeah. Jack Burton says, that's a nice that's a nice office. Congrats to your wife. She deserves it. She does. She does. I did have a picture sent to her via Etsy, and let me see if I can pull it up, because she is a fan of Dwight from The Office, and let me see, Dwight Schrute. Let's see if you guys can see. Let's see, art. Yeah, this is what I had sent to her. Not specifically this item, but the picture itself. So she got to work on a Monday in the middle of November, and this was waiting for her. She sent me a text. She's like, "Did you send that to me?" I'm like,
Yes, I did.
I'm like, "Yes, I did." So she has that photo of Dwight going on. So yeah. Let's see. I can't get your video of Twitch. Sorry about that, Neva. Let's see. Move into Fred's house. Yeah, Jack can move into your house, Fred. Jimmy says, Jack, just make sure.
Nope. But there's a house right down the street that's for sale. It's got 2 acres, nice house, shop, fenced in yard.
Neva says, finally. Let's see. Zimmy Jimmy says, Jack, make sure you can get from the cab to the back without going outside. Jack says, hey, my 87 F-150 sold with 248,000, ran great. Oh, was sold with 248,000 miles, ran great. I would get the 7.3, designed and built by International Harvester. The last
hurrah for Harvester.
So
It's a great engine.
Evil says, do you have pet insurance? Or no, not at the time.
Not yet.
So here's we learned a lot, okay? We learned a lot. I'm not going to lie, based off of what Fred told me and based off of what I've heard from other people, the vet did their job. You know, right? They did exactly what they said. Good night, Star Fox. Have a great night.
Good night, Star.
So the vet did exactly what they were supposed to do. They fixed my dog. They fixed her broken foot. However, from what I've heard from Fred and other people, we probably could have put a shunt in there. A cast, and it would have healed up without incident. As far as the pain aspect and the surgery that went along with it, probably shouldn't have went that route. But you know, when you trip over your dog and you break her foot and she's yiping, the kids are crying, you're crying, and the doctor's saying, "Hey, we can fix her like tomorrow morning." You know, you're just like, "Fix her, just stop her from
make it fixed.
Just stop her from being in pain, the pain that I caused her by tripping over her." So $3,700 later, we've learned a lesson.
Ouch.
The next dog, so it's $3,000 or $3,200 for the surgery, but we added in because we needed to get her fixed. So we had her leg fixed and made it to where she couldn't have babies.
Spayed.
Yeah, spayed. So
Neutered.
So we would have had to spend $500 to begin with, but we just combined everything. But ultimately, I do think in the overall, I do think we were taken advantage of. Looking back on the everything that went down, I really do think that we were taken advantage of.
Yeah.
But hey, man, all I can do is thank and praise God that we had the money to be taken advantage of for, and that hopefully in that situation, he'll use that money to bless that doctor, that he can bless someone else. Because, and by the way, they were charging us to rewrap it. So the first time we went in there, they rewrapped it, right, but that no one said anything to us. And then when we left, they just added $59 to our account. So what we paid $3,000, there was still $700 left.
I would be so mad.
So they added $59, right? So when we went back this past week, they were, I asked them about her gnawing on her paws, right? Not the broken one, but just in general. They said she has allergies, and they're like, we can give her an allergy shot. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. And he said, outside of the $59 for today, it would be this to get her allergy shot. And we're like, $59 for what? And he was like, the wrapping.
We just paid you $4,000 for surgery.
Well, $3,000.
It's called post-op care.
Right, but ultimately, right, I was like, $59. So we walked up to the front desk, and the lady's like, yeah, that'll be $59, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're like, how were we not charged the last time? And,
you were.
And charged this time? And she's like, oh, well, we just added to your account, and now you owe this amount. I'm like, oh, my goodness. I was like, I thought that all of this was part of like
Post-op.
the three
Post-op
the
surgery
$3,700 that
Well-
that we're paying for all this. So the lady gets up, she goes in the back, and the doctor comes back and says, "Take those off. Take those off."
Post-op surgery care.
Well,
Stupid.
he should have known that from the beginning. So
Well,
but ultimately he had the $59 taken off, both $59. But just the fact that like they did charge us for
Yeah.
them, I was like, oh my goodness. Typical. Let's see. Neva says typical convo when I take a pet to the vet. How much for surgery? 32. How much to put him down?
$200.
$200 to kill the dog. Oh my gosh. Your vet is very expensive, maybe too expensive. Well, after we get her completely back on her feet, which she basically is, we're gonna find a different vet.
I can recommend a better vet.
Well, we're gonna find a better vet, and then we're going to it's just one of those live and learn things, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's so much that we could have done with $3,700 for our family. Like we were actually planning, because I've got 2 weeks coming up, and then Christy has a week, the last week of December off, and we were thinking about maybe hopping in the car and just going, because we had this shot of money from
Yeah.
closing the house, and God was like, nope. Nope. So we had this 36, because it was before because I don't care about talking about finances. Before we paid tithe, we paid was it 400? It was, the total commission was $4,400. We paid $450 to the church.
Yep.
And then what was left over was 30 whatever.
Yeah.
And it just kadoosh.
Yeah.
Gone. So ultimately what it boils down to is we thought we were going to go out and do something fun, but now we're
Gonna stay home and take care of the dog.
going to stay home and play with the dog. Dadgummit.
I'll give you a chance to watch your movies.
We are going to watch the
Your
movies.
2 weeks off.
Yeah. We're going to, well, Christy's not off that entire time. We watch these before. And don't try to give me a hard time when you're out there shooting stuff in the woods. I'm going deer hunting. You guys can go jump in the lake.
How many days was I gone?
I don't care. 2
One.
weeks. 2 weeks.
1. And I was here.
I'm going to go deer shooting. You go jump in the lake.
Yeah.
Don't you ever
And
miss.
I was here.
But don't you
I
ever
was here
miss.
all week last week.
If you miss, I'm going to give you a hard time. I don't care if you're going to spend time with your family. They can go jump in a lake. Let's see. Dr. Kevorkian, yes. Maybe Dr.
Stick a fork in me.
Corgian? Dr. Corgian? I know that was terrible. I apologize. Lazy Dumper says, why should it cost so much to put down? $200 sounds reasonable.
It's not.
$200 is
They
expensive.
give them 2 shots. Yeah.
$100 a shot.
And the two things are they're like, yeah, like $178 to put my cat down not long ago.
So
It's terrible. When I put my last dog down in 2005, that doc did it for I think $35 and took care of the dog and everything else after the fact.
So when you put a dog down, you said they take care of it for you? They like, okay. Well, that's part of the $200 then.
I know.
I'm sure the shots are maybe like
Nothing.
10% of it, and
Nothing.
like the 90% of it is them getting rid of the dog.
Yeah.
Or the cat.
Yeah.
So I would have what would they have done if I would have came in there and they said $3,200 to fix a dog's leg, and I just
How much to put him down? They would have went, what? Number one, would have knocked them off their feet because it's a puppy.
right.
They would have said, wait. Instead, let's put a cast on it and see how she does. She's young. She'll probably do okay.
Right. They could have given me a cast and some painkillers, and that would have been it. Well, no. So
They could have
What painkillers and then the
neutering.
no, they gave me calcium pills for her to eat
Why?
to help with. Some,
She's a puppy.
okay, fine. Golly. I forget how awful it is to talk to you about some things.
Well, little creatures.
I get what you're about to say,
They're
but I'm just saying.
growing so fast that their body is building bone, new bone, constantly. Like if you broke your wrist at 40, it would take you a full 6 weeks to be ready to come out of a cast and be ready to start therapy. Dexter at 11, 3 to 4 weeks, and he's going to be ready to go
Right.
because they're just, and it's the same same process with animals, people, everything except dinosaurs. They don't grow that fast, and elephants, they don't grow that fast.
Right. Zimmy Jimmy says, Ern, they saw you coming because you were so upset. That's a true statement. Like I said, I feel like I got taken advantage of, but it's too late now, and you can just live and learn the next time what I'll do.
Yeah.
There probably won't be a next time. This is probably going to be, unless I get a full-blooded corgi that looks like Ian from Cowboy Bebop, I probably won't get another dog. Because Frankie should live around 15 years. Then after 15 years, I'll be close to death anyway, so it'll be good.
Really?
Jesus will come back before
he's
Frankie
only-
does.
He's only 40, Jimmy. In 15 years, he's going to be close to dead.
Let's see. Neva says, Ern, have you seen Benedict Cumberbatch in the Netflix Western movie? No. What's the name of it? My wife loves Benedict
Cumberbun.
No, what was it? Benedict something fries. Oh my gosh, what was it? Chris and I used to laugh at that name all the time because someone asked if Benedict Cumberfingers or something like that. I forget what it is. Let's see. Get a mutt. They're the best. I grew up with mutts. They do. They are the best. Let's see. Lazy Dumper says, I got something. Fred tries to listen because he's got no audio in his ears. Let's see. Here we go.
Would have caught was knocked them off their feet because it's a puppy.
Right.
They would say, wait. Would have caught was knocked them off. Said, wait. Would said, wait. Would have.
I like that one.
I like that one better than the other one that you just started.
You talking about this one?
That one.
Oh, yeah. Jack Burton Trucking. We got some new sounds since you left. Or not since you left, but since you were last hanging out. Here's one.
Woo!
And then Fred. And then Fred in Pain.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
And then, of course,
R.
Way of the Dog. I'm going to have to look this up because we love some Benedict Cumberbatch in our house. He's Sherlock, he's Doctor Strange, and he's been a whole host of other
Odd characters
and great movies. Let me see if I can find Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's see, memes. That has to be what it is. That's what it is. It's Buttercup Cumbersnatch. That's what it was. That's what it was. Fred. I guess Fred's got to go to the bathroom. That was his way of laughing as on his way out too. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Power of the Dog. Okay, because he's got another movie that just came on Amazon as well, where he plays, I think, an artist, if I remember correctly. It looks like that movie. It looks similar to that Johnny Depp movie called Finding Neverland. It looks similar to that as far as an artist goes, even though Finding Neverland was a children's book, or a Finding Neverland was about Peter Pan, which was a children's novel. Eva speaks the truth. It's great. Nice. It's good, though. I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty much caught up on everything that I need to watch that I'm aware of. So yeah, I'll give it a go tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow, I feel like I feel like I should be able to catch up on all my work. So here's the way my schedule looks, Fred and everybody. I get off of work here on the 17th. I'm off from the 18th until the 3rd of January.
Awesome.
So I've asked for the 10th off, right? So if she should approve it, right? Because it's a floating holiday, I lose it if she doesn't. But I only have, if she approves that, I only have 8 more days of work left before I am off for the rest of the month. Yes, that's right. I can't wait for that. I'm gonna wake up at noon. I'm going to drag my fat butt out of bed at noon. And I don't even care. Now, I've got some real estate stuff to do. So, my neighbor and then my buddy up the road that we're going to try to put their houses on at the same time. We're going to get those ready. We're going to use that time to get those ready. So, that way, we'll put those on the market. We'll get both of those sold in one weekend. And then we'll close on the same day. And then... Yep, you and I, we're going to Mexico to live like kings and queens for the rest of our lives.
We are 14 rounds. I don't think so.
We're going to go to Colombia.
I don't think so.
We're going to live like kings and queens for the rest of our lives.
On $6,000? Yeah. I don't think it works that way.
Dang it.
I think you have to go to someplace like the Philippines
Let's go.
for $6,000 if you're going to live like kings.
We'll take over the government of the Philippines and then we'll live like
Manny
kings.
Pacquiao may have something to say about that.
Manny Pacquiao's probably got close to $1 billion, so probably not. Lazy Dumper says 60% chance of snow on Wednesday in Boston. So here's what I'll tell you, Lazy Dumper. It was like 70 degrees yesterday, close to 80 over here in Texas. And then today it's like 50.
It's perfect.
No, I'm saying that like it's doing this. I need it to stop. It needs to go 50 from now on or 60 or something. Stop with the air conditioner heater. It's just
AC heater,
Yeah.
AC heater.
so because if you forget, like today we woke up this morning. Guess what? The house was 72 degrees. So I was like icicles off my nose and off my ears, waddling over to the heater, and then flipped it up from 72 to 74, and then it was back to normal.
2 degrees.
How would you pronounce that,
I am Lord Barris.
Lord Bettis?
Hey, Barris.
Welcome to the stream, Lord Bettis.
I shall not call you Lord.
What's
I
up,
have one Lord. His
Bettis?
name is Jesus.
Bettis, welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream, sir.
How did you come across our stream, Mr. Bettis? Let's see. The crack of noon. Yes, that is the plan. At one moment, I will, one day, maybe I'll wake up at 8 a.m. And those 2 weeks, I'll be like, you know what? I think I'll wake up early. Nope. Sorry. Yes, he is in the Beantown. I do need to go up to Boston. And the main reason, well, now that I know Lazy Dumper, the second reason why I need to go to Boston is I grew up watching Cheers. And I would like to go visit I think it's a reconstructed bar, because I think the original bar was a set. But there is actually a Cheers bar in Boston that you can go to, because my wife went to it when she visited one of her friends. One of her friends married a Navy guy, and she was being shipped all around. It's Beer Us.
Beer us. Okay. Beer it is.
Wait, like Beer Us, like the dude from Dragon Ball, the purple cat dude with the ears, the ears. His name was Bears. He fought and beat up people. I think that's what it is. It's Beer Us. But he did say something in chat. When you follow and you
He
say
did.
something in chat, you get a song.
It's a brand new harp. What's wrong with it? Welcome to the Squirrel Squad.
Yes, see, I know stuff. I've never watched. So the only Dragon Ball that I've ever watched is back in the day. My oldest son wanted to go.
Mute my mic.
Wanted to go. There's a movie called Resurrection of F, which is the character Frieza. And the only reason I know this is because I took him to the movie when it was in the theaters, and that's really the only thing that I've ever seen of Dragon Ball. Okay. So I just remember the cat there for two reasons. One, his name was Beerus, and I thought that was funny. And then the other one is there was a Beerus Funko Pop that is, I don't know how expensive it is anymore, but it was a metallic version of the cat or whatever it is. Was it Super God, Super Saiyan God, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan,
Animal.
something like that. And I got it for him, if I remember correctly, from Funimation for $15, and it ended up like going to like $150. I also have I bought him and me one. I have a I think it's a Cell. It's the one guy, he's got red eyes, and that Funko Pop is super expensive too. So he's got one and I've got one. So I bought one for him because he likes Dragon Ball, and I bought one for me because I knew they were going to go up in price. So I've also got one. I've also got a Trunks that's worth a lot of money, and then I also have a it may be a Goku. But these are in a box in my house that just waiting for them to continue to go up because that's what they do. So
Cool.
Yeah. So my attachment to Dragon Ball is Funko Pops that I know that are going to go up in price. Go up in price.
What is his emote over there?
It is. Okay, so yeah, that's what the cat thing looks like.
That's the
So,
cat. Yeah.
I should have when he said I am Beerus, I should have just put my cursor over his face. It would have showed me. I would have been correct.
Bum, bum, bum.
So do you have any of those Funko Pops? Like, how much do you like Dragon Ball, Beerus? Let's see. Lazy Dumper says, Ern, you know where to find me if you ever drive to Mass.
Boston.
I don't, but I would.
Boston.
If we ever went up there, then I would message you prior to us heading that direction so we could figure out a time where we could meet and take you out to lunch or something like that. It's the same thing like with Thrasher. Like if we I want to meet Thrasher so bad. You have no idea. He's not in chat anymore. He probably went to bed, but I want to meet him so bad. I want to shake his hand. I want to hug his neck. I want to just chat with him for hours, and I can't wait for that to happen. Hopefully it happens on this side of heaven, but if not, then we've got eternity to laugh and cut up for the rest of whatever
The saints.
whatever the definition of time is in heaven, which there is
Eternity.
not. Right. How long have we been sitting here? I don't know. Eternity.
About that long.
This episode of the Fire Resistant Podcast in Heaven is brought to you by God. We'll be doing this for eternity. Dadgummit, eternity.
I think I'm going to be busy for the first half.
First half. We chased out Lord Beerus real quick.
Oh,
That fat guy knows stuff about Dragon Ball. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Let's see. Diva says, technically I was born in Malden now that I think about it.
He said Medfa up here first.
Huh?
He said Medfa? Neva said, cool, I was born in Medfa. Whatever Medfa is.
Bless you.
Now he says, I was actually born in Malden. I don't think he knows.
Yeah.
He was too little to remember what city it was. So give it up, Neva. Just give it up. It's okay. You were born somewhere back east. It's okay.
At least you weren't born on in the seas with Redbeard or Fredbeard the pirate.
R. You suck.
I can't believe it took me that long to come up with Fredbeard the pirate.
R.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Sometimes I even make myself laugh.
At least somebody's laughing.
Yeah, hey, that's all that matters. If you ask my wife what is her favorite thing about me, is the fact that I can laugh at my own jokes. There will be times we're sitting there chit-chatting in the bed trying to go to sleep, and she'll say something, and then I'll go to respond, and I can't respond because I start laughing. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm trying. I'll just sit there and laugh and laugh and laugh. And then she'll start laughing because I'm laughing. And then all of a sudden it's just quiet and with me laughing. And that sounds like this. But yeah, I'm trying and trying not to get in a roll to that Bethlehem experience. Going back to that topic,
What are you doing? Directing traffic?
I'm doing technical stuff. So like it's my job to help them set up because Christy's going to be singing off and on throughout the night, like Christmas music for the people that are driving. That are going through the Bethlehem experience. Like before they actually get to the Bethlehem experience, she'll be there singing. So
Entertaining.
yeah, so it'll be my job to make sure that stays up. I'm sure I'll do some greeting, and we have an app. There's a Second Mile Church app, and it'll be I'll be there telling people to download it because inside of the app there's going to be a tab where they can click and it'll say scene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll just be easier if they hit it while they're driving through. But Fred,
What?
Fred,
Shut up.
Anyways, yes. So basically, they sent out an email today, basically asking for more
Actors.
and I really don't want to do it. I don't want
You
to.
should.
I don't want to do it.
Put on a dress.
No, I don't. I don't want to be Mary Magdalene. Now, what they need, I'll probably end up being thrown into like a Roman soldier outfit at some point, but I'm gonna try and hide, man. It's gonna be tough, but I don't know.
Because you're not a little guy. It's hard.
No.
It's hard to hide.
Hey, look, there's a Roman soldier. He must have been a rich one because he's pretty fat. Somebody said, "Hey, Ern, you want to play Jesus?" I said, "Jesus isn't supposed to be this sexy, so I can't." You can play baby Jesus. Yep, there's the fattest baby Jesus I've ever seen.
Look, he's even got a beard.
He's got a beard. I bet his butt's as hairy as his face. And when they drive by, Jesus ain't supposed to sound like this. You know, one of the things I thought about is actually seeing if maybe we could set up a table.
Us?
Yeah, us set up a table and do Fire Resistant Podcast live
Oh, Lord.
from the event. So maybe we could try and get people to like open their phones.
Is it going to
and-
be Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm working all three of those
I know.
days.
I said I didn't say, "Hey, Fred, let's do it." I said, "Hey, I thought about it."
Okay.
I'll get J Crum. J Crum will come down there. We'll do it.
Cool.
We'll say, "Hey, we need to talk about Jesus before you meet him."
Yep.
You're about to meet him. He's gonna be a baby. He's gonna be a dude. He's gonna be a dude on a cross, and he's gonna be resurrected, dude. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. He's coming back. I read the end of
That's
the book.
a fact.
I read the end of the book. I cheated.
Get your stuff together, or you get to stay here.
Did you say you get to stay here?
You get to
I
stay
don't
here.
want to stay here. You can stay here. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. Do you want to stay here?
No.
Well, then stop staying here. Then.
There's only one way to not stay here, though. You either have to get right or you get to stay here. You get left. You get to stay here.
Possible says, what percentage of the money that the plumber found in Joel Osteen's church goes to this stream?
None.
Oh, man.
Not one penny.
Even if he sent us 1% of it, that'd be amazing. It was like
How much was it? $60 million?
No, 60 million. What are you talking about? It was like 600,000 from what I understand.
Okay. No.
Even 1%. Joel Osteen sent us 1%. I won't say. I just won't talk about you. I just won't say anything bad. And even says
Anymore.
any more going forward. If you send us 10% of what that dude found. Jewish people are known to be her suit.
Her suit.
Her suit. What does that word mean?
Harry.
Oh. I don't have a good Jewish accent, so I'm not going to pretend to try and say I'm Jewish. Because I don't know. A good Jewish accent I don't have in my...
Ben Shapiro.
He's an American. He's got an American accent. He doesn't have a Jewish accent. I mean, like Ben Shapiro would be like, all right, Fred, here we go. The Jewish people are done to be here. Fred, what do you think? What percentage of the money that would be plumber would be found in Joel
Okay,
Osteen's
stop.
Did you see the whisper from the Fred? Huh? Listen,
No, he didn't.
I didn't. Let's see. Let me pull this up. So, Fred, did you hear about Chris Cuomo?
He got fired.
He got fired.
Canned.
He said, where did you send it to? Did you send it to Discord or did you send it to Twitch? Oh, he sent it to Twitch. Send it to Twitch. Oh, okay. Okay. Makes sense. Well, either way, lazy. I would message you before I went. I went over into the area just to make sure I didn't miss you. So, but I mean, that's not even a conversation I even had with Christy. But like, if we did, I would say that like it wouldn't be during the winter because we wouldn't want to get caught up there. Because if you're, what do you say? There's
Expecting snow Wednesday.
Snow Wednesday, so we're not gonna hop in the car the day after Christmas and drive up to old Boston and get dead.
Snowed in for a month.
Yeah, I know. I mean, technically we could work from our computers, but no, not gonna do that. Well, but yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it would probably be the spring, maybe after, maybe spring break, something like that. Because they don't get hurricanes unless it just goes up the coast. So I we don't have to worry about that too much. Because our lifetime we only got hit by like 2. There was the one that went up the coast into New York City, and I think that was it.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I just remember the one that went up the coast and hit New York City was bad because I was listening to Stern at the time. And there was a lot of people that lost a lot of stuff because, they weren't built for large amounts of flood,
Yeah, they're on an island,
Yeah. Jimmy says.
They tried to tax us 4 cents a mile for driving. There was a beautiful revolt, and the evil politicians backed down.
Oh,
Yay for the rebels.
4 cents for driving a mile. That is insane. It's coming though.
No, it's not.
No, I'm saying it's coming. You may have fought it off this time, but that kind of stupid idea is gonna keep festering. It may not pass in California now. It could pass in a couple years. It could pass in New York, and then California passes.
Well, every state has toll roads. Mm-hmm. They charge you to drive on them.
Right. But you make the choice to do that. What he's talking about is hopping on roads that were already paid for by my tax dollars.
Well, his tax dollars.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right. And then still being charged for 4 cents because what? How many people are live in the state of California? All driving, yeah. Let's see. How many people live in California?
42 million.
Close, 39 million. So 39.5 million. So if let's just round up or round down and say half of those people have cars, right? Which we know it's probably more than that. But dude, that is an insane amount of money that they just generated
Yep.
just in doing this.
Yep. Well, you know how much gas prices is. The gas prices.
It's like $6 over there.
Yeah, but even here, we don't pay that much for gas.
It's because we're close to the pump.
No. The price for gas is actually fairly cheap. It's less than $1 a gallon for the gas. Everything else that we're paying for is taxes.
Right.
Gas tax and road tax and dispensation tax and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah.
Park the car in Harvard Yard and tip the guy a quarter. What?
Okay.
I just read what Lazy put.
Yeah.
Park the car in Harvard Yard and tap the guy a quarter. All driving too many. So if everybody that had a car, like let's say that there's only 25 million out of the 39 million people, 25 million cars, if all of them drove 1 mile a day, they just generated $25 million in one day. And no one drives 1 mile a day. So you're talking.
Well, no, it wouldn't be that much because it's only 4 cents a mile.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I did the math wrong, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
it would be
you're
a lot of
generating-
money.
yeah,
It would be $1 million or more
right, a day.
at 4 cents a mile.
Yeah, a day.
Yeah.
And see, my dad sold windows at Harvard once upon a time. But all I know is like that sort of thing will get passed at a certain point. People aren't going to pay. People stop paying attention, and they're going to earmark it into some bill, and then all of a sudden, boom, 4 cents a mile, 2 cents a mile, 1 cent a mile. Done. California. They're trying to pay for all the stupidity they've got going on over there. And they try to do it through trickery. State is sinking, bro. Jimmy, come to Texas. I know.
God help the good people that live in California.
What's going to
'Cause
happen?
there are a lot of good, solid Christian folks that live in California. I met a bunch of them while I was there, and I was only there for a week.
You know, they're going to drive out all the businesses, which is basically most of the liberals, and they're going to spread it throughout the United States, right? And they're going to turn California purple, probably about the same time Texas turns purple. So hopefully, if there is a switch that Texas turns blue, then California will turn red.
I'm going to Oklahoma.
Let's see. Then the citizens will get mad, more states, and vote Democrat in the new states. Yeah, no. That's why someone asked us that earlier. Possible was like, has Texas changed? And so far, we haven't seen a significant change. However, we will find out in 2022 because supposedly Beto is going to run. He's lost to Ted Cruz. He lost to Donald Trump or Joe Biden, and then now he's going to run again. So he's a loser, and I don't know if I don't see him winning because he's the guy. I mean, in Texas, right? I mean, we have a lot of stupid people that have moved here and that are liberal in here when it comes to guns. But like he literally said, "Hell yeah, we're coming for your guns." Like, how does that even?
Come on.
Like, how do you expect to win in Texas when there's a video of you saying, "Hell yeah, we're gonna come for your gun."
We're gonna come for your AR-15s and your AK-47s.
So-
We're coming for them.
So, like, other than the fact that he knows that there's been a lot of people that have moved from California here, and there's a lot of stupid people in Austin that he thinks that he has a chance, but we'll know in next year when the governorship goes up.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've seen some change. Depends on the suburb. Yeah. We'll see. Wait, who's coming for my Nerf gun? They're not coming for yours. Beto, or what's his name? Not Beto.
Francis.
Is it Francis?
Francis.
I thought it was something else. Robert. No, his name's Robert. That's what it is. Robert O'Rourke is said that he was going to come for the guns in Texas. Hell yeah, we're going to come for your guns.
Come on.
I remember when Trump trolled him. It was the most hilarious thing ever. Do you remember what Trump did to him?
I don't.
The same night that Robert O'Rourke was having a get together or having like what is it called, a rally, Trump did a rally behind him, and his rally was like 10 times the size of Robert's, but like they couldn't get an angle on Beto's rally without having Trump's rally in the background. It was so funny. And you had this rally, and this was pre-COVID, right? So he didn't have an excuse for not having like a bunch of people there. There was like 100 people there. Then you had like 15,000 people like a mile away. Loud music and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Big screen. Let's see. Dumper says Pats won in first place in the division. Go Pats.
Go Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's not on the Pats anymore.
I know that.
No. Well, then you're trying to trigger Lazy Dumper.
I was trolling Lazy Dumper.
Well, then fine. Here.
R.
Oh, no. Tom Brady is a Buccaneer now.
R.
He's a Pirate.
R.
Tom Brady, the Pirates. This is Lazy Dumper right now. Guns and Knives in the house. Guns and Knives. Do you hear the new sound we got? We got Pirate Fred. We call him Fred Beard the Pirate.
R.
Yes, Guns and Knives. We were just discussing guns, but not knives. The dummy Robert O'Rourke talking about he's gonna come after our guns.
Neva, have a good night, sir. Sleep well.
Good night, Neva. You gonna make it?
No.
What time is it?
10:30.
So we'll get out of here at 10:30.
Yes.
Okay. I need to go to Kroger anyways. I gotta buy me some stuff. They're going to be the only place open for me to do it. I'm Team Mac Jones. What does that mean? I'm not asking you. I'm asking him. Captain Fred, shiver me timbers. It's Captain Fred Beard to you, sir. Don't make the captain angry.
R.
He'll make you walk the plank. You'll walk the plank, says I. Yarr. Possible says once Robert is elected, Guns and Knives will only be allowed to be and knives. Just when you're in our chat. Let's see. Guns and Knives says West 10:30 West Coast, I hope.
Nope.
You got about 15 minutes.
15
Jimmy.
minutes.
Jimmy, have a great night, sir.
Night, Jimmy.
We're about to wrap up here ourselves, sir. But Guns and Knives, how was your day? Fred's barely going to make it. He's been selling the 7 C's.
R. You suck.
From my cold, dead hands.
Surrounded by a steaming hot pile of brass. Amen.
Yarr. Is that the full quote? Surrounded
Yes.
by hot brass.
Surrounded by a steaming hot pile of brass, or by a pile of steaming hot brass.
Lazy Dumper, thank you so much
Good night, Dumper.
for the new sound.
R.
It's Monday. I'll be happier on Friday. Yes. I should have this Friday off, and then next week all I have to do is work, and then I'm off from my first job. I'm off from the 18th through the 2nd of January. It is glorious, sir. I can't wait for to be away from that. But the problem is, in the meanwhile, the real estate stuff, I got 2 houses I got to put on the market.
Which takes 10 minutes.
No, we got to go sign paperwork and all that other stuff. So it takes 15 minutes. My time is valuable, sir.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
So, but yeah, hopefully we'll get those. So that'd be amazing if 2 houses on the market at the same time and sell both of them and they both close on the same day.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
Actually, that wouldn't be cool because I like going to my closings. So I don't know if I like that. Maybe we could get them to close on one day after the other. Possible says, how's the dog potty training going? I guess it's been a minute since you've been here. So Possible, we had an accident. I hate reliving this, but as the people come in, I have to tell the story. 2 weeks ago now? Just over 2 weeks ago. I have my dog and I have a routine where I let her out in the morning to go to the bathroom, and as she goes to the bathroom, I get her water and her food, fill them up, put them down, let her eat, let her play outside by herself, and then after a while, let her in. I did not kill the dog. So she's a jumpy dog, and she was jumping on me, and she got tripped up in my feet. So whenever I went to fall over, I caught myself. Like I took the big step, like when you trip really hard, you there's a good picture to show right there. So anyways, I caught myself on her foot. So I broke my dog's foot. And so the potty training's been great. I mean, she's never really had an accident in the house on purpose. But this is a current picture of my dog. She's still goofy. She's still awesome. She's still a great dog. But she has a cast on her leg now. So, but she's still a great dog. Very smart dog. Hopefully, moving forward, she'll stay out from underneath my feet, even though she's not. But yeah. So she's had the cone on her head because when we got her the surgery to fix her foot, we went ahead and just had her spayed too. So, but as far as potty training goes, we never really had a problem with it. She's a good dog. Ern, I want to send a message Mafia style. Yeah, the message was, hey, Ern, do you like $3,700? Nope. Here you go.
There you go.
Out of my own economy. Here you go. But yeah, poor
Dang
thing. My dog, she's a really smart, really good dog. Fred got to meet her one time when she was a puppy, when she got too excited and she peed everywhere. But I don't consider that an accident. I consider that just part of being a puppy. So I never held that sort of stuff against her at all. She never looked me in the eye and peed on the floor. She never looked in my eye, and
Oh, that's a good picture.
yeah, here's a good picture.
That's
of her.
funny.
This was pre-broke. This was pre-broke.
Pre-trauma.
Yeah, pre-trauma. You can see her name, Frankie, on there. Yep, she's such a good dog. I can't wait for her to get back up. And she is a Corgi Australian Shepherd mix. And let me see, get it clear. Yeah, here's a great picture of my daughter. I'm telling you, Frankie is, I joke and say that Frankie's my dog, and Frankie loves Christy and gets excited when Christy comes in there. But Elise and Frankie are best friends. Elise picks up the dog. I'm going to see if I have a picture of her picking up the dog. Like, as soon as she gets home, like, this is again another picture prior to the break, but like as soon as she gets home from school, she lets the dog out and she just sits there and the dog sits next to her and they just spend time together. And, whenever I pick up the dog, she's kind of wiggly and waddly and all that sort of stuff. But like when Elise picks her up, like I hold her and I have her in a way where she is sturdy.
Yeah.
She's not going to fall. unless she just absolutely loses her mind
Yeah.
in my hands, right? Where Elise grabs her basically by the chest and holds her like this and starts walking around there. That dog just loves every minute of it. Every minute of it she loves.
Yep.
I was hoping I could get a picture of it. Or I guess I haven't got a picture of Elise doing that. But, like, I'm telling you, she loves that dog. Oh, yeah. She loves that dog, and that dog loves her. And Dexter is still in some ways very standoffish sometimes with the dog. Like he still doesn't know what to do, but he's getting over it. But yeah. Oh man, Fred, we got 6 minutes. You can make it. I promise you. I hit the wrong button. Dogs are incredible. No other pets like them. That is true. I will say that back in the day, whenever I played spades every week with my dad, a buddy of mine, my spades partner, had a cat. And I know Fred is probably biased with his cat, but my partner's cat was the most loving cat I have ever come across. It didn't care who you were. It would jump up in your lap and let you pet it and love on you. And then after it was done with you loving on it, it would jump to the next person and get love on. And the cat just loved being loved. And I have never seen a cat that was such a people person.
Wow.
Just loved being loved. And they had
That's cool.
And they had another cat that was not like that.
It was not like that
It
at
was
all.
not like that. There was a
It
moment.
was more like a cat.
It was more like if you tried to pet it, it'd be like,
You're going to lose something.
yeah. You try and touch me again, you blankety blank. I'll blank you in the blank and blank. Let's see. What do you think, Evil says? Evil says, what do you think? Let's see. What kind of music is in here? Is it simply enough to say I really put your face to the test? So there's a new series called Are You Sure? Is it what? Are you sure that there's a God? I don't know.
Hometown church.
Isn't
Cool.
that cat Fred? Isn't that cat attached to Fred's chin?
Nope.
Yes,
It is not.
I believe it is, sir. I believe it is. So the next time we're going to stream is going to be Monday, right?
Thursday.
I can't Thursday. I've got practice.
Till when?
It's It's literally a dress rehearsal. All things going. I don't know.
Okay.
Because remember, Thursday, and then it's actually live Friday.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Let's see. Are you sure? Is the series asking if you know you're going to have an interesting. I do. Because I put my faith and trust in Jesus Christ.
And it's completed work on Calvary.
Who is Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ is God made flesh, sent to the earth to live a perfect, sinless life, died on the cross to take on all the sins of humanity, past, present, and future, created a bridge from humanity to God.
Amen.
Repent, put your faith in him,
And live forever.
and live forever. Well, actually, you're going to live forever one way or the
In
other.
heaven.
Your soul is eternal, sir.
Have eternal life, not eternal fire.
Falling, gnashing your teeth.
Fire and sulfur and smoke and darkness.
Fred singing. Is that the Jersey Bridge? It looks like the Jersey Bridge. It does.
What?
That bridge that Jesus built.
Okay.
All right, so Fred,
So
if
I guess Monday it will be.
are you going to stream without me?
I'm not.
Okay. Why not?
Because it's actually my only day off this week.
Okay.
Because I work today and I work Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm off Thursday. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So we'll be here Monday, Tuesday.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Monday. could still stream Tuesday.
I could.
Yeah. You can stream whenever you want.
I know.
As long as we let J-Crom know.
What?
As long as we let J-Crom know. We can stream
I know.
whenever. Is Fred...
Maybe we can set the cameras up tonight and I can stream next Tuesday, even paint next Tuesday.
I want to be here when you paint.
Okay.
We got to hype it up.
No, we don't.
Okay. Well,
It'll hype itself.
it's true. All right, Fred, it is 10:30.
It's time to go.
What you got?
Goodbye. Preach the gospel of Jesus to your friends and your family. Share your faith and the amazing things that God's done in your life, and allow Him to use your testimony and the Word and the Holy Spirit to bring others to faith in Him. Do your job. Preach. That is all.
All right. Well, with that being said, this has been the Fire Resistant Podcast.
On Twitch.
I'm Ern.
And I'm still Fred.
Good night, everybody.
Blessing and peace in Jesus' name, y'all.